Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. Thank you for joining me today. Don't worry about sizes or supplies for this card as they are attached to this video. If you enjoy watching this video, could you please like and share as this helps me grow my channel? And if you could leave a comment, that would be wonderful, as I love to see where you're watching from or what you think of the card. If you aren't already subscribed, please click the subscribe button and hit notifications so you will know when I post a new video. If you don't already have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, I would love to help you out. My contact information is attached. Hi, I'm Cheryl Rowling, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Ontario, Canada. This is the card we're going to be making today. Isn't it cute? I'm back. It has been a long stretch. I had total knee replacement surgery at the end of February, and it has been a struggle to be able to come downstairs. So I would come down and work for a short amount of time, and it just wasn't able. So this is a lot of retired stuff. Sorry about that, but I had already started it before the catalog retired, and I'm just going to do it now because I've got it done and I need these cards. So I have a friend that loves cats and I need to get this card to her. So I use the Hues 3D embossing folder. It is stunning. Oh my goodness, it is so pretty. I think it's going to be one of my go-tos. I use the Love Cats because she absolutely loves cats and it's perfect. So, and then I took the birthday wishes from Nested Friends and I'm using that. It's still current. This one has retired. The papers I'm using have retired, like for the flowers here. But I think everything else is still current. But anyways, we will get started. And if you have this, great. If you don't, I'm sorry. Somebody's persistent. So what I did, I've got Flirty Flamingo and Basic Black. And I'm taking my Flirty Flamingo. Now this is just scrap paper that I've used a lot because I don't like to throw out when, there's my brush, when I've got it. And it's not bad yet. It's not falling apart. So I'm just doing the edge, as you can see, with Flirty Flamingo. Can you see just lightly on the edge? Because just sitting there by itself, it needed something. So I just thought, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Just put a little bit of the Flirty Flamingo, which was the cardstock I'm using, and put it around the edge so it just gives it a little pick-me-up. So how's everybody doing today? Like I said, it has been a long journey for me, unfortunately. I had extreme swelling on my knee and foot, and I just could not bend my knee to get it on the chairlift to come downstairs. And one day I sat for an hour with my leg down doing something upstairs, and my leg swelled up so bad that I couldn't do anything for like 4 days or something like that. So it's like, okay, this is not working. I have to have my knee, like my leg elevated. So I stayed on the Chesterfield, and we have a recliner at each end of our Chesterfield, which was my saving grace, because I got to the point that I could not get in and out of bed by myself. I had to have my husband help me, and help me up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom. Oh, it was awful. So I eventually just slept on the Chesterfield in the recliner, and that worked out beautifully. Oh, but anyways, I'm back, and hopefully I will get going with doing this. This is the birthday wishes from the Nested Friends. I love that stamp set. Now, hopefully I will get this straight. Not bad at all. So now I can put these things away, and I will get out my tweezers. I will put that aside for right now. And I cut these out. Now, when you cut if you have this and want to do this card, don't cut out between here. Just come from here across, because you won't see that it's cut out at all. And the first one I didn't cut it out, and then I just sat and cut, and because I don't mind fussy cutting, I just cut and cut it all. And then I find it harder to get on to the this, to glue and all that. It's not hard, but it's so much easier if it's a solid piece. You don't have to worry about the tail moving or anything like that. So you can cut it all out, or you can save yourself a bit of time and not cut the tail out. And I'm laying it a little bit different than the way it's supposed to lay. It's supposed to be like this. But I didn't want it like that. I wanted the tail to be caught from this kitty. So he's grabbing a hold of the tail. And it would have been more at his butt, and it just didn't like that look. So this is the reason I changed position, and no one would ever know, because cats are always in many different positions, and you can never tell which way they are going to be, up or down or whatever. They're cats, and they like to be in different positions. Now I'm gonna pick that up for a second, and I'm going to grab a hold of my tweezers. Tweezers makes life so much easier when you're got small items, especially if you're gluing these small items. I should have this glue out. That would be so much easier. But why make it easy after all this time? Just make it more difficult for myself, right? Oh, I hope you guys have had a good winter and didn't get too sick and all that. I got sick a lot. Oh, just my normal. Kids come home from school and bring me everything, and because I'm so lovey-dovey, kissing and hugging and everything like that, it makes it very difficult for me to stay away from all the sickness. Oh well. I was doing well after surgery, getting better, coming along, and then I got a cold, which kind of put a damper on a few things, recuperation and that. But I finished my 7 weeks of physio, and I've been faithfully doing it doing the physio at home, and ever since I stopped, I've been doing it. So I'm doing pretty good. Knee just won't bend all the way yet, but it's coming. It's still stiff, feels stiff, but that's okay. It will get better the more I use it. And the surgeon told me I need my right knee done now. So I click on the right knee when I walk, and I click on the left knee when I walk. It's kind of funny. It's that joint just trying to get used to working in my leg. But the other one, yeah, it needs to be done. Yay! More surgery. We'll see. It will probably be a couple years, though, before I have the opportunity, because the one leg has to be totally healed before I can have another surgery, that's for sure. Okay, we'll get this down, and we're going.
Are you talking to yourself?
I'm doing a video. My husband has come home. He, I don't know what he was doing, but got
Washing windows.
Got Saphira from the bus, and he's washing windows, my outside windows. Oh, that's wonderful. I've got to wash the inside, but I have to get this card done first. That's more important. Windows can wait. Birthdays, they need to be looked after within a reasonable amount of time. This is what paper is this from? Oh. Let me see. It's retired. Of course it is, because they never keep paper. It's this paper. Hues of Happiness, sorry. So if you have this paper, you can do so much with this. I absolutely love what can be done with these flowers just to dress up your card. Now, yes, you do have to fussy cut them. But if you don't mind fussy cutting them, you're fine. I don't mind fussy cutting whatsoever. So, yeah, it works good. So what do you think? It's not too bad. I'm going to show you how I did these cats, though. But I will finish this, but I'll show you on the inside card and the envelope. I hope that's makes sense to you. Okay, now I'm using Rhinestones and my Take Your Pick tool. I love my Take Your Pick tool. I'm using the big ones and the little ones. I've used 5. Oh, I got an extra one. Oh, I didn't need that. Go back where you're supposed to. There we go. Now, this is there's my leaves that I had pulled out. There we go. Yeah, I put my glue away. Oh, it was challenging coming down here and starting all over again. It's like, where is everything? Because everybody likes to use my desk because it's always clean. My desk is at work area. I always clean it up before I finish. And so it's clean. There's area to work, and yeah, other people like that. Oh, so I need to do my ribbon. This has been discontinued, but honestly, I'm going to continue using it because Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a white ribbon, a thin white ribbon. So I'm just going to continue using it because I use white ribbon a lot, and I had just bought a brand new spool, and I still have this one. Unreal. Frustrating, to say the least. Now I'm using my Take Your Pick tool. You can use your the pokey end on the Take Your Pick tool, but I'm just using a pokey tool just to get my glue dot rolled up into a ball. Oh yeah, that wasn't supposed to go there. This is supposed to go there. And I can't find my ribbon scissors, so I'm using these scissors. My husband has been wonderful preparing the meals and doing all that kind of stuff. So when I went to see the surgeon, we went to Costco, and that was the first chance that I got to go shopping since surgery. And it was a bit of a challenge, but they have scooters there, so I definitely would not have wanted to walk all of Costco at all without that help. It's just too big an adventure yet for me. So I'm going to put a few things away here, get a little organized so that I've got a little bit more room. Get this out of the way. Bring in my this has been retired. I'm still going to use it. I'm not going to give this up. No way. Unfortunately, they must be coming out with something new to take its place. But I'm a big proponent of this, using something like this especially if you're trying to do black, a solid image of black like these kitties are. Oh, that's what's holding it. So you just press down. And then I'm going to do it again. And I re-inked my stamp set because it was kind of necessary. Let me see. Looks like I need a new one, a new Flirty Flamingo. At least that end needs new. There. This is light Flirty Flamingo. And this is going inside. And then this is the envelope. And I'm not changing positions on the stamp because I could just set it up. I figured out where I needed it to be and along here, and then I just kind of brought this over and kind of figured, okay, yep, it's, you don't want below this edge to be above the envelope. You don't want it up here because then the cat's up here, because then the cat's floating in midair. So I wanted this line here, right here, below the line. So as you can see, it's below the line, or below my cardstock or my envelope or whatever I'm putting on there. It's below the edge. Now, when I did these to stamp them and cut them out, I just wanted that done ahead of time so you didn't have to watch me cutting them out, because that's boring. Honestly, that is so boring for you guys. And my husband, who edits my videos, doesn't know how to speed it up. And I don't either. I'm challenged in the computers and everything. I'm not like my kids. They can figure things out, but they also have jobs and don't want to be spending time figuring out everything for mom or dad. Right there. I'm still missing something for some reason. That's why you need a fully inked marker or a pad when you're doing a solid image. There we go. That's better. Now we've got it done. Now, you could do what I did here and put flowers up there, or you could leave it just like that. I personally am going to put flowers up there because, as you can see, I have a ton cut out. And it just is like, well, you might just as well use them because they're sitting here. So what I did is I started with the biggest one over on the right and got smaller as I went over. I made sure that the center was still there. The center was still on the here, and then I just decided, okay, whatever color, it's going to be yellow next. Okay. You can use whatever you want. There's no, it's just whatever you cut out, basically. And okay, there it is. And you can put 4 across, or you can put 3. You can put however many you want. Just looking for, I had a small little one. There it is. Yeah, that's perfect. I figure I might just as well use up all these that I've cut, because I can't use them now that everything's retired, unfortunately. There's my scissors. So then I just come across along here and cut it off. And it doesn't really matter if you got the whole thing, if there's a little bit showing, because it's down, like on the cardstock. It's going to be glued down, so you're not going to see whether there's just a little edge there or not. I will clean my scissors after I get done. Get the glue off. There we go. I think the part that took me the longest was cutting out the flowers. Now, if you've got the dies that will cut out some of them, go right ahead. I just sat in front of the TV and cut. It's just a mindless thing to do. And I don't, like I say, I don't mind fussy cutting at all. I might be giving these to my grandchildren, because then they can make cards and they've got them all cut out and they don't have to worry about it, because kids cannot cut out the same way that I can cut out. Now, what do you think of my card? Thank you for being here. I so appreciate you waiting for me and wanting to. I've heard from a few people that were excited to find out that I had started a new card and was going to do a video. And I will hopefully get back doing my 2 a week, hopefully, within the next short period of time. I've got a lot. My whole poor house is in dire need of cleaning, because I was laid up for over 2 months. So I wasn't able to get things done. So I'm going to be trying to do that, plus getting my cards accomplished. So if I don't quite get all the cards out every week. I hope you'll forgive me and know that I'm trying, but I do have a few priorities, like cleanliness is next to godliness and it needs to happen badly. So thank you so much. I so appreciate you being here. If you could do the normal things like share, comment, I would be most appreciative. And again, I just appreciate you spending your time with me. It means a lot. Thanks again. Bye now.